many booster shots you had already?
I just had one.
So
I really did have chest pains. I was kind of scared.
So you had 2 vaccines and a booster.
Nah, I had just had 1 vaccine and 1 booster.
One, is that how it works?
I think you need two and then the booster.
Yeah, I had the first dose and the second dose, and then I got the booster.
Wow. I mean,
but when I got the booster, that's when my chest started to feel funny.
So you got the vaccines and a booster. Look, I'm not trying to profile, but that's not very popular in your community.
¿Cómo estamos? ¿Todo bien? Sí. I am not from here. I'm from Cuba. I leave Cuba because Fidel Castro. They have no bitches. In Miami, there's a lot of beaches. There's so many beaches. I like America. It's very fun. A place called comedy, yeah. It like a place called like very grande coast, yeah. A lot of space. Is that what it is mean? Yes? Okay. Nah, I getting tired of doing the voice.
My cat is 14 years old. I've had her for 2 years. And when you adopt, my philosophy on adopting an animal is the same as with my online dating. Who's been here the longest and has the least chance of going home with someone? It was between myself and another guy who was going to take Olivia home, and I got her because he wanted someone younger and fluffier. I said, oh, sounds like my ex-husband. My daughter announced that she was getting married. I said, that's wonderful. I didn't know you were pregnant. She said, I'm not pregnant. Apparently, this child has no regard for family tradition.
Keep it going for Heather Hill right there, folks. Let her hear it. Did you say that your cat is 14 years old?
She is.
Wow. Mm-hmm. What's it like for it to have a 14-year-old pussy?
Oh, you would. Oh, well, a girl can dream.
About a round of applause for Salty Aaron. Let Salty Aaron hear it right here.
I reckon it's time to discuss this on a media platform. You need to give your love to Nicolas Cage. Stop saying it's bullshit. He avoided tax evasion. That's an American fucking hero. We're gonna go down from there. Since the last time we spoke, it was common tongue. We used DeSantis as a common topic. I'm gonna bring that topic back. DeSantis owns the monorail into Disney. He actually fucking owns it. Do you understand that more unemployed, sad people getting on a train to go to a job they don't want to have now get DeSantis rail? Even lower quality weed sold there. I'm done. Quit raising rent, you bastard!
Salty Aaron, folks, right there.
I like Mar-a-Lago now.
Keep it going for Chris Coon.
Let's go, Chris! Howdy. Hey, Scott.
What's up, bud?
I like drugs. I was doing acid and watching The Grinch research, and I figured out what The Grinch did wrong. The Grinch was trying to steal Christmas, but he stole the presents. Presents aren't the meaning of Christmas. So, while I'm still on acid, I walk down to my local Catholic church, and from out of the manger display, I steal the baby Jesus, Jesus Christ. And I go to my mom and I go, Mom, I'm better than the Grinch, I'm better than God. And she says, why did you do that? I thought you'd be on board. Said, well, in my defense, it was a Catholic church. It was the baby Jesus, so maybe he's safer here with us. I'm bi. That means I get to say faggot. Fun. Put enough in your mouth, you can start putting them out of your mouth. You look like you miss saying it. Meet me after the show. It's fun. It's fun. It's not as fun as I wanted it to be. I want it to be as fun as saying the N-word, which it's not. There's a couple ways to prove this. Like, hip-hop's always going to outsell musicals, right? Okay. Big musical fan. And I've fucked tons of white women. By tons, I mean 4. But that's a lot for me. And not once has any of them ever said, fuck me with that faggot dick. That's the punchline. It's a good joke. Is that 2 minutes?
Chris Coon, ladies and gentlemen. Let him hear
Howdy.
it. Chris, I've never met you before. It's good to meet you.
It's good to meet you.
Great.
Chris
Yeah.
has actually got a couple viral videos. He's doing really well on the internet. Is that right?
Yeah, I have 1 or 2.
Yeah, no. Chris Coon's got a super great social media following.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. You're based out of where?
Lakeland.
You're at Lakeland.
Yeah.
That's where I bought my dog. Nothing but meth heads over there. It's great. You're like, yeah, right.
You look like Buck Angel in a motorcycle gang. You look like Sons of Tranarchy.
Well, I can be anything you want me to be, Chris, but not everything. Not everything. The problem that I have, Chris, is that you put your name on here and you made me in front of multiple black people say Coon.
Buddy, my whole life is in front of multiple black people.
I was like, thank God it's his name. Look, I'm going to get away with it. Chris Coon.
The trick,
right.
If you're doing it like administratively, you have to go like, hi, my name's Coon. My name's Chris Coon, C-O-O-N. Like you have to like, because people want it to be K-U-H-N. They really want it to be, and you have to be like, no, do not get hope. It's the racist.
It doesn't matter how it's spelled. Yeah. It doesn't matter how it's spelled when this says it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't matter at all. Phonetically or not, it doesn't matter. Wow, I love your look, Chris. I swear to God, I love the overalls, Aloha shirt. Fucking fantastic. Is this what you normally wear day to day?
Yeah. I try and look as much like a toddler on vacation.
You do.
When I bend down, my waist changes sizes, so this is pretty much what I have to do.
You're preaching to the choir, Chris. I understand. I understand. You're a bisexual fellow, you said.
Yeah.
You are. I didn't know that was a real thing.
Yeah, it's more real than a pansexual fella.
I'm not sure. What is pansexual?
So the main difference
Is
between
pansexual
bisexual
like-
and pansexual
yeah.
is where we're going when the good Lord calls us home. The pansexuals bring a real vegan energy to being gay.
So what you're saying is all bis go to heaven.
Yeah, absolutely.
All
yeah.
eyes go to heaven. Cool. Nice. Cool. Very nice.
I think Disney's working on that movie.
Yeah.
Ron DeSantis is working on it a little faster.
I think so. Yeah, he might be the star of it, I think.
All bis Go to heaven.
Right. Holy shit, Chris Coon, man. Fantastic. I really enjoyed your stuff, man.
Thank you.
Great persona, great stage presence. You know how to do stand-up, man. You got great fucking jokes, and you're fucking fun to look at and listen to.
All right.
One more time for Chris Coon, man. Let him hear it. Great job, man. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it.
White people, we are fine, we are swell, things are splendid. White people, we love Starbucks and we're easily offended. White people, we cry when we can't watch Netflix, but we love dipping hummus more than having sex. White people, we cannot sing, but we can say la 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 la. White people invented things like cereal and kale. We get sunburnt from our iPhones 'cause we're so fucking pale. White people, we wish that our genitals were bigger. We wish that we could fly and say the word la 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 la. I saw the whole table in the back. Look at me for a second. La 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 la.
Jesus Christ almighty.
Oh, Zach is
Holy
just
fuck.
fucking
Sorry, guys, I'm fat.
barreling up.
Hey, so a lot of people are like, I have autism. There's a lot of ways to say that. Like, if you live in Orlando and you say you're a Disney adult, that means you have autism, right? Yeah. So, like, when I try to say, like, maybe I might be a little bit autistic, it's different. Like, I try to explain to them. Like, no one understands how much I love gorillas. Like, I love, like, they're big, they make cool noises, they have small dicks. They're just like me. They're just like me, you know? And the thing about the gorillas is they're like the dry humping champions of the world. Their dicks are so tiny that they can't get it in. Just like me. Just like me. I love them. I love them so much. Another, like, autistic trait of mine is, like, I have nervous tics. So when I was learning to drive and shit, I would just, like, anytime someone stopped and was like, go ahead, I just flip them off. I still kind of have that, except I just say, fuck you now. Like, specifically, I'm from Washington, and you guys do something here that's called, like, talking to each other. I'm not used to that. So I'm on the street, and someone says hello, and I just go, fuck you! And I just... Yeah. Because in Washington, the only things you say are fuck you, fuck off, and get your heroin needle out of my arm. That's it. Thanks, guys. I'm Zach Arthur.
Zach Arthur. Zach, it's good to see you again, man.
Yes, it's great to be here.
I'm glad you came back to another episode here. You came in like a goddamn rhinoceros, didn't you?
I'm kind of like a gorilla, you know?
You knocked over the bandies here. They're friends of the show. I mean, you didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
I like that he was like, how do I get across that I'm autistic? And then when you called his name, barreled through like 6 people.
Very impressive. You were not going to be denied.
No, not at all.
Very good. I love the Disney adults. I think about Disney adults often.
Yeah, they're fucking weird.
Fucking weird, man. And you know what's weird is that there's a lot of comedians in Florida who are Disney adults.
Oh, boy.
Fucking weird.
Autism.
No kids.
No.
They're just taking pictures at Disney. Do you find this weird? I find it weird. The adults going to Disney and they don't have kids?
I don't really know if I give a shit.
You don't.
To be honest,
I feel like that'd be right up your alley.
It's 95 degrees outside, Judd. I don't know if I care about anything.
Screw them. They can do whatever.
If you're at Disney right now, you deserve the abuse.
I don't give a fuck. I just care about Gorilla Boy and his tiny penis. Let's talk
That's
about it.
right.
So,
no,
like, are gorillas the only animal you feel so kin with, or?
Gorillas and sharks. Sharks have 2 penises. They're insane.
So
And
wait, which one are you?
What, a shark or wait, what?
You're like, oh, I like gorillas because they have tiny penises like me, but I also like sharks.
Well,
they
I
have 2
don't have
penises.
2 penises, so I'm not a shark.
good, good.
I just have a tiny one.
Then
Well,
why
if you
are
had two,
here?
you'd have like a normal one. I think that's what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, it's not normal. It's a little fucked up looking.
Why is it fucked up?
Well, okay.
What's wrong with your dick, dude?
Here's the thing about my dick. It's like it's 6 inches long, but only
Oh,
flaccid.
Jesus.
So like when I get hard, it just sucks right back into me. It's like a Benjamin Button dick. You know,
Oh
it's like,
God.
It goes in reverse.
Bro, my guy's got bubble tape dick.
Yeah. Like I said, your stand-up last time, because you drank too much beforehand, your stand-up set was fucking terrible, but your appearance on the show was fantastic. I told you this
Is
in
that
person.
your dick right there? Is that your dick?
Yeah.
That's so
Damn,
weird.
That's impressive. That is impressive.
Codys Dick, everybody. Give it up one
Yeah.
time for Codys Dick. All right.
You're talking like your dick isn't right there. No, it's a great dick. You got a great dick, bro.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's very impressive with your tight pants.
I don't like it when fat white girls assume that I like them. I think that's pretty racist. Like I was at the Walmart the other day, you know, looking for some milk and shit, you know. I see this fat white girl. I said, "Excuse me, do you know where the milk is?" She was like, "Look, I'm with somebody." I'm like, "Bitch, I don't want you. I just thought you would know where the lactose is, you know." And plus, I feel like I'm not skinny enough to be with a fat white girl. You get what I'm saying? Like all my homies 100 pounds and under, they all got fat white bitches. You know, like I saw one black dude, he had so many fat white bitches in his car, it looked like he was riding around with his fucking airbags out. Like, that nigga pulled up on me. I'm like, I thought you got into an accident, bro. You just got fat bitches in here, bro. Like, how many axles does this vehicle have, nigga? What is the fucking net weight on this car? Let me see that title while you over here, you know. So I watch a lot of pornography. And I feel like I watch that shit too much, you know, because I'm starting to get desensitized to that shit. You know, like when I was younger, I could watch the simple shit, you know, like ass, titties, and penetration. But now I'm so desensitized, I just be watching like colonoscopy videos and shit, you know. No, oiled up lesbians doing open heart surgery. I like that for some reason.
So you are or are not a Linda Ronstadt fan?
I like her music.
You do? You do? What's your favorite song of hers? Blue Bayou? Yeah, I don't think I knew that shit, did you?
Somewhere Out There from the American Tail movie.
Oh, Somewhere Out There from the American Tail movie? What is that, a cartoon movie?
Wait, is that the one with the mouses?
Yeah, that's the one
Yeah.
with like Michael and.
Oh, okay. And she
Good
did
movie.
a song in that movie?
I think she did the theme song for it, but.
Go ahead and do a few bars. Let's hear it.
Okay.
King, accompany him on this.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about right now. Who the fuck's Linda Ronstadt? There's a Linda Ronstadt in every HR department of every company ever. That's what I know.
Probably true. That's probably true.
Are you gonna play some bars or what?
Well, go ahead. You can do an acapella if you've got some lyrics
Yeah.
for Linda Ronstadt.
I don't know the
Don't y'all
damn
want to hear
song.
this? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's hear it. Go ahead.
Somewhere out there. Something.
Oh, fuck. You don't know anything.
Oh, no.
You don't know anything. I kind of
no. I got it. Never mind. I got
I kind of
confused.
recognized it at the beginning, but then when you did the something, I was like, no, he
I
doesn't
got
have
the-
it.
Never mind. I got the lyrics. Okay. Somewhere
He's gonna try it again.
out there, beyond the pale moonlight, somewhere thinking of me and loving me tonight. I'm also
Alex
gonna-
Vinci,
Yeah,
folks.
very
Let
nice
him hear it right
assist.
there. Keep it going for Damon Hill.
So my parents don't really know this about me, but I'm a straight person, and I'm kind of a late bloomer. I didn't get laid until I was 22. Most people, they have like interpersonal relationships before they have sex. I just did like a one-off. If she got pregnant, I didn't want to be tracked down. So I met her on this app called Whisper. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Whisper before, but it's basically like an anonymous posting app, so you can just kind of post what you're thinking so that people can't track you like they can on Facebook. And so it's an innocent idea, but then it turned into, just a cesspool of people trying to get laid and looking for illegal drugs. And I decided as a 22-year-old virgin that this is how I'm going to do. So I posted, hey, I'm looking to get laid as a 20-year-old virgin. And somebody reached out to me. They're like, okay, yeah, sure. We will, I'll have sex with you. I like to acquire virginity. And... And so we start talking online, and she gives me, the stipulation. She's like, before we get into this, I want you to understand that I am a divorced woman. My husband took the 2 kids into custody, and I'm a meth addict. And as if those things aren't connected whatsoever. And I'm like, all right, well, I just want to get laid. I don't give a shit. So I go to her place. I bring her some rum and a pack of cigarettes, and we're just, chatting it up. She goes outside to smoke her meth in private. I stay inside to drink, to question my life decisions. And she comes back inside, and then we go to the bedroom to start doing the business. And then 3 things stuck out to me during the time that we were having sex. Number 1, there was a cage to the left of her mattress, which didn't even have a frame. And I thought the cage was for me. I thought that had been pretty normal, but it was actually for her dog. And so she just put her dog in the cage, just watching us having sex this entire time. And the second thing that happened is that she put like lube on her body, like this spermicide. And nobody told me that you can't ingest spermicide. So I started to go down on her. My mouth is all numb. It was really awful. And then the third thing that happened is as I flip her over for missionary, there's this song, the beginning of this rap song comes on, but it's the beginning of Lollipop by, I can't remember who sings it, but it's lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop. That song, it plays while I'm having sex. And I was like, wow, this is a perfect theme song. I'm popping my cherry as we speak.
Damon L, folks. Damon L, let him hear it, man. That's right. Damon, what a fucking creep.
Yeah, right?
I'm fucking with you, man. I talked to you before the show, man. I talked to you before the show.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, I was on your chair.
I talked to you a little bit earlier before the show. I would have bet $1,000 you're a gay man.
Yeah, that's usually the kind of response I get.
You get that a lot,
when
huh?
When I open my mouth, people are just like, yeah, I'll just avoid this guy.
When he opens his mouth.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, right. Well, you got an interesting look, though. I mean, look, I like your look from the eyes up. I like that, definitely.
I felt like we had a lot in common with the beard and the bald head. So, you know, if I didn't have my glasses up, I thought I was looking at somebody who was like 30 years older than me. So.
Well, maybe not that. How old are you?
I'm 27.
Well, 20 years old. Anyway,
okay.
Listen, interesting glasses. Are those your day-to-day glasses?
They are my day-to-day. I have a couple of pairs I wear. For,
so what is that
outfits.
color? It's like an amber color.
Yeah, it's a filter. It's supposed to be like a blue lock lens blue lock lens, so that like
blue block.
Yeah, blue block.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So that whenever you you're typing and stuff on computers, you're not supposed to hurt your eyes so much. My eyes still hurt all the time. I don't know if they really work, but I like them. They look cool, and I have other pairs I wear just in case. So.
You think they look cool?
I think so.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Are your other glasses amber as well?
No.
What are the other ones? What color are the other ones?
I have a black pair. They're just normal, like.
Well, your lenses
solid.
are amber.
No. This is the only pair that I have that have tinted lenses. The other ones are just normal.
So are you seeing everything in an amber color right now?
Yeah. Everybody looks a little colored to me right now. Absolutely.
Colored. Careful. All right.
2023.
Yeah, really, exactly. You can't really say those things anymore.
It's true.
But I like your persona and your personality, which is a huge part of stand-up comedy.
I appreciate that.
I like you.
Okay, well, you
Sorry.
can have my number after the show.
Oh, boy,
It's,
I knew it.
But not in a gay way. Not in a gay way.
Why'd you
I thought
say
we
it
made
in
that
a
very
gay way,
clear.
then?
Made that very clear.
So how long have you been doing stand-up comedy?
So I did a little bit in 2018, 2019. I hit up Austin's Coffee a couple times.
Ooh.
And then, yeah, it's rough. It was rough.
No wonder you stopped.
And I stopped for a bit because I work in pharmacy and COVID hit, so I was just really ramping up
Busy,
with
yeah.
work, and I never really had time to get back into it. And then I got fired from my job recently. So then I was like, you know what? Now I have all the time in the world. Look at me.
Why did you get fired?
I sounded suspicious over the phone.
You sounded suspicious.
No, I wish I was kidding.
I was going to guess the
legitimately
kids got out of the shed.
You sounded suspicious on the phone.
Yeah. So
Wow.
it's a long story, but basically I saw some Botox being dispensed from like a massage parlor I was trying to get a hand job from, and
As you do.
as one does on a day-to-day basis. And so I go back to work and I started noticing that we were just like shipping off Botoxes to these doctors' offices without like getting a hold of their patients. I had to freak out, went to a mental hospital.
Oh.
And ever since I got back, they were like being really, really like anal with me about like how I
Nice.
speak and stuff. And so somebody wrote to us about me trying to verify their date of birth, and apparently I did it in a tricky manner.
Time
That
out,
was
Damon.
me.
Time out.
That was me.
Well, you covered a lot of ground in a short period of time
I
right
did.
there.
I have a lot to say.
So you were, I'm guessing, it sounds like you were a whistleblower.
Yeah, in
You were a
sense.
whistleblower because the pharmacy you worked at was doing some
shady shit. Yeah.
And you called it out.
Yeah,
And
pretty
it
much.
didn't work out for you.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then you went to a mental institution.
Right, pretty much, yeah. I was there for like a week, I think.
I was going to say years. Okay,
Yeah,
but
no. It was just a week. It was just a week. They think that I'm sane enough, so they put me back out in the streets. They were like, you're fine. There's nothing wrong with you, but here's $1,000 for staying with us. Thank you so much.
They paid you to leave?
No. They pay. No, I have to pay them now, like $1,000.
Oh, you do. So
yeah.
what happened to where they thought because you were a whistleblower that you needed to go to a mental
So
institution?
I thought I needed to go to a mental institution.
Oh, you did. This was your decision?
Yeah, it was my decision. I went to the hospital because I thought I was freaking the fuck out. I was like, this doesn't seem right. You know, I've been working for this company since like 2014. This doesn't seem something that would normally happen. And so then I was like, yeah, I went to a mental hospital, tried to get my head right, and all this. Everybody was like, no, you're completely sane. This is fucking
So for 2 weeks
suspicious.
you were there?
For like a week, yeah.
For a week. What was it like the first day in there?
It's not bad, right?
To be honest with you, the first day I was.
I've
Actually,
visited
I wasn't in the mental hit whenever I first got Baker acted, because that's what happened. I was in the hospital for 2 days. And
What is
then
Baker acted?
So whenever you get
Somebody
Baker,
says this fucker's crazy and they
pretty
take
much,
you? Okay.
Pretty much. The
Right.
doctor was like, yeah, you might be a harm to yourself or others.
Mm.
Yeah.
So then he was like, all right, so we're going to strip everything away from you, and
Oh,
you're not
boy.
going to be able to kill yourself. And I'm just like having a chill time. They take my phone. They take my charger. They take my clothes off of me. They make me wear this gown. And like for 2 days, I couldn't even shower.
Oh.
I was like stinky, and I was like, can I at least brush my teeth?
Stinky.
They gave me like this terrible toothpaste, awful deodorant.
Do
know,
you think the bad toothpaste was your worst problem in there
Absolutely,
right then?
absolutely. Just the fact that I didn't have good hygiene really bothered me. Like
Wow.
I'm a really musky, smelly person just normally, so I need the things to make me smell at least normal, and so. Yeah, so I was like really mad that I didn't have proper hygiene stuff, but at least I could use the bathroom, so that was nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's a plus. That's
yeah,
a
at least I
plus.
was able to do that. They didn't make me shit in a bucket, but they didn't let me take a shower.
Right.
So.
Do you have that Rolly deodorant?
Yeah, it was a roll on. It kept getting tangled up in my arm hairs. They kept getting
Yeah,
plucked.
and no floss because you could.
Yeah, no,
hang
exactly.
yourself
I
with
could
it,
I could kill myself with floss. So
Right.
it was all getting stuck, and I wear aligners and stuff too. So I didn't even. I was
You wear
behind
what?
On that, aligners, like to keep my teeth kind of straight. I'm
Oh,
working on
okay,
getting my teeth
gotcha,
straight.
gotcha.
So I skipped on like a week of doing that. I was really behind. My dentist was mad. He was like, "Why are you delaying?" I was like, "I mean, they locked me up," and he was like, "Oh, well, I mean, why'd you fucking go to the hospital in the first place? Like, if fucking
Botox.
Oh yeah,
I could talk to you for hours.
I could talk for hours. You wouldn't get much out of me. It would just.
We've gotten a lot, Damon.
Yeah.
We've gotten a lot already in
Yeah.
in just a few minutes' time. We
Yeah.
definitely have. What's the ring around your neck on your chain there?
It's the Lord of the Rings.
I knew it.
It's the Lord of the Rings.
It's a Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, it's the One Ring.
Wow. See, just like Darwin, it went downhill right there.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. I also play Magic the Gathering. Does that bleed?
Magic
make
the
your ears
Gathering.
bleed
Oh,
a little
that's
bit?
impressive. That's impressive. Damon, I am so glad you came here tonight.
Oh, thank you.
And I hope that you come back again soon.
Yeah.
You can wear the same glasses or mix it up a
I'm
little.
just going to wear the same exact thing. I won't.
Do
I
it.
won't shower
Do
or
it.
anything. I was like, I've already done it before.
Are you a hairy fella underneath that shirt?
Everywhere else is hairy.
I
except for
figured
my
as
head.
much. I kind of profiled you on that.
I mean,
did.
I think we had similar bodies.
No. But you said musky, and I was like, he's probably built like a gorilla underneath there.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm sweating as we speak. It's pretty
vomit.
bad.
Damon L, again, I'm so glad you were here. I hope you come back again
Yes.
and again.
Oh,
Keep it going for
Give it up
Damon
for
L. Thank you
Damon.
so much, man.
Dude, he rules.
Holy shit, the clips we're going to get out of that. Awesome, man. Great job. One more time for Damon L, man. Let him hear it. How about real quick, as a little palate cleanser, we hear from our man, Robbie King, right there. Round of applause for Robbie King. Let him hear it, man. Robbie King, folks. Come on, man. Let him hear it.
Thank you.
Robbie King.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Next comedian coming to the stage, coming out of the bucket right here, goes by the name of Caleb Davis. Let Caleb Davis hear it. Caleb Davis.
I'm at the age where I realize I can't trust women who let me have sex with them, because that's how I know she makes bad decisions. The older I get, I find out what I like in women. I love mental issues. My favorite is epilepsy. Because whenever we get in an argument, I just go to the light switch and go. I'll put her out for about 30 seconds. This new girl I'm dating, she's pretty cool. She helps me take my childhood experiences and use them as creativity. So we started an ASMR channel on YouTube, starring me and her. It's called Sounds Domestic Violence. She has a really strong chin. Growing up, I used to get bullied a lot. There was this girl who used to call me ugly all the time. And then one day I found out that her father went to jail for molesting her sister. So I went up to her the next day and said, I guess you were the ugly one. Yeah. My mom came over to my apartment and she got really mad at me because she saw roaches all over the place. I don't know why she hates weed. I love Orlando because there's a bunch of cool stores around. I seen this baby clothing store called Bye Bye Baby. I think that name's more fitting for an abortion clinic. I seen a news story where this guy went to jail for attempted murder of his 2-year-old son. And I'm just here to say, I don't think he was trying that hard. I'm done.
Caleb Davis, folks, let him hear it.
Yeah.
Caleb Davis. Good to see you again, man.
It's good to be here.
It's been a while. You were like on the second or which episode were you on? Like
I think I was on number 3.
Number 3? Tree?
Number 3.
Number 3.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
cool. All right, man, I'm with you. All right, number 3.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, and you killed it on that episode, and I think you did it again, man. Great job.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, right. I mean, come on, great jokes, man. Good stuff.
Y'all just gonna sit here and lie like that?
Well, I think what the situation is some of those jokes were such like hard hitters that makes buttholes tense, right? But a lot of times those are some of the best jokes ever, dude. I mean, what was it? I guess you were the ugly one.
Yeah.
Fucking forget it. That's hilarious, right?
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
That's good stuff, man, for sure. For sure. Are those new jokes you've been working on, or?
That one's the newest. The first half was. It's hard to say it's new because you fucking go up all the time. So yeah, it's kind of new, but it feels old.
Right. Yeah. That's what happens doing stand-up all the time.
Saying
man.
that joke 100 times over again.
Right. And the abortion clinic, bye bye baby.
Yeah, I was high at the gym and I was walking out and I was like, "Hey, it's a terrible name."
Yeah.
And then it just came to me. It's the weed and the oxygen deprivation from the gym.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You mentioned this before. You're a big weed smoker.
Love it. I'm high now, and as soon as I get off this stage, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Austin's high most of the time.
I'm high right now as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
me and him are like 2 weed cells.
Absolutely.
Right. Very nice. Yeah, man, I really enjoyed the, I mean, obviously this set you did tonight, but the first time you were on the show, killed it, man. That was so fun, dude. And just like
great.
your attitude on stage, you got good confidence. You act like you're stoned. I mean, definitely you do.
It's not
but you command attention. Well, no. But I mean, people, you're just like you're in the pocket and you're just right there, man. And people are listening to you, man. They pay attention to you.
I'm like Tom Brady without the weird son shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
He makes out with his kid. I don't know if y'all know that.
Hell yeah.
Does he make out with his kid?
He really does.
Yeah, his kid.
He makes
like,
those kids kiss him on his lips.
Yeah, they let him. They massage. Like he lets his kids massage him too.
Yeah, in their
stuff like
underwear
that.
too.
Dude, I've never kissed my dad on the lips.
I've never seen my dad.
Me either.
I just know he's black.
I've been a little sexually frustrated lately. I can't seem to find a partner I like. I tried this one guy. He was a little kinky. Now, I don't mind kinkiness. I'll let him tie me up and choke me a little. But I drew the line when he wanted to stick me in a suitcase. I thought, well, maybe I should try a female partner. Maybe she'd be a little more gentle on me. Boy, was that a joke. That bitch kept stealing my lipstick. I liked her at first, but she had this weird haircut. She had one side of her head shaven and the other long, stringy hair. Now, I don't mind when people shave their heads. I just wish she'd shaved under her arms and trimmed her twat once in a while. I tried throwing her a hint. I nicknamed her Muff Dirty Harry. She couldn't take the hint. Finally, I just said something to her. She said, well, I'm European. We don't shave under our arms or down there. I said, well, I'm Tennessean, but we don't let the beavers grow wild. Every night with the sex, she wanted to take top. Finally, I got tired of her, and I thought, well, I'm just going to show her who's boss. I said, just lay down and take it, bitch. She said, take what? I said, this. But my damn fingers were so crooked from this damn arthritis, they kept getting stuck in her.
Keep it going for Deb Rose. Deb motherfucking Rose. One more time.
My name is Michael Jokums. I don't like cops. Because I like to do whatever I want. And then there's a guy with a gun. I'm not gonna lie, that was a smart idea having those guys to stop me. Sometimes people have like, state enforced monopoly on violence, and I'm just like, I want to rob. But it's smart. Sometimes you need a guy with a gun because there's murderers and Latinos playing loud music, and but some people don't like them because they kill homeless people for no reason. There's this they do other stuff. I think. There's this video of some body cam footage that got released where they sent a SWAT team to respond to a homeless guy that was asleep on a bus bench. And real quick, by the way, just so you know, the homeless guy was white. It was a white homeless guy. It's not that kind of story. So everything that happens next is fine. So there's a homeless guy asleep on a bus bench, and the SWAT team shows. I don't know why they sent a SWAT team. I assume there's like a mass shooter, and they couldn't find him, so they're like, "Well, we drove out here." And they shouted at the homeless guy. They go, "Hey, put your hands up!" And he said, "What?" And then they shot him 267 times. Now, 267 times. That takes a little while. Have you ever heard the expression, comedy is tragedy plus time? Because they shot him for so long that after a while, it was funny. Real quick, this is what that looks like. The homeless guy's asleep on the bus bench, and they're like, "Hey, get up!" And he said, "What?" And then they said, "Bang, bang, 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 bang. He's got a gun. Bang, 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 bang. Hey.
Michael Jokums, folks, right there. Come on. Michael Jokums. Wow. All the time. Second time you were here, you are fucking over the top. You come in here, and I'm not sure what you're wearing, but it's exciting.
I know, I wasn't expecting this, and I'm like,
What do
my
you mean you
nipples
weren't
are showing. Like, I
Wait a
don't
minute,
know.
wait a minute.
It's
What
really
did you think of the set, Javier?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Javier, sit down. It's all right. It's all right. Oh, he wants to sit up front. That's very good. All right. Now, what
Did Jimmy just call me fat?
No,
Oh
no.
my God.
What did you mean? All right, Javier, we're in the middle of a show. All right. So what did you didn't know you were going to come up here? You didn't. You just came to watch the show?
I just came to watch. Yeah.
Did somebody else put your name in the bucket?
Yeah, Duncan did. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Are you upset that he did that?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like shaking really bad, but
Why
I'm
are you
okay.
shaking? You had a great set. It was very good.
I have anxiety, Judd.
You do?
It's one of the, yeah, I'm fucked up.
Well, you can't tell when you're up here performing that you have anxiety. You come up here with big dick energy.
Yeah. I love that. You know what I like to call it instead of big dick energy?
Let's hear it.
Big clit energy.
Well, we can almost see it in those pants, huh?
I'm drunk as shit. The fucking edible just kicked in. Fuck all y'all, okay? I don't give a shit. But give it up for Selena, man. That was fucking great. She's from fucking Alabama. Jesus Christ. Clap up for these guys right here. No, these guys are fucking amazing right here. He is clearly the fucking Paula Abdul of the fucking situation here. And he is the fucking Simon. He don't say shit. And when he does say shit, he's like, you fucking suck, all right? But you haven't said anything. I'm just, You get all angry. No, trust me. Listen, when Salty Aaron was here, tell me he didn't look like he needed a fucking hug. Okay? Come on. He was about to lose his shit. He's like, oh my fucking God, this guy. And my man, right here. You are the Ryan Seacrest when he was in high school. We saw the picture. It's fucking amazing.
I got a lot more head than he did.
Oh, you do? Yeah. Fucking 5 head. Jesus Christ, bro. But you should Jordan that shit. Look at this. This is your future right there. Right fucking there.
Yeah. No, I think Tony's
this,
my
This is like
future.
before
Tony's
and
still
after. This you're junior. That's what you fucking are right now. This is lovely.
Oh man.
No man, I'm having a good time. I thank you guys for being up here. I didn't have any fucking thing prepared because I was just fucking sitting here. But I saw everybody else having a good time. I was like, fuck it, let me get up there and fucking let Jimmy judge me. Fuck it, let's do this. That's my time.
Keep it going for Duncan
Yeah,
J.
Duncan!
Man.
Oh boy. The human cigarette.
Oh wow.
Were you involved in any religious cults growing up?
Yeah, we were. Yes.
What was the cult?
It was called the Glory Barn. So, the Glory Barn.
Wait a minute.
Is it?
Wait a minute.
Not to be confused with something else.
Wait a minute.
Anyway.
So.
Go ahead,
your
just lay
family
it on me.
Your family was in a cult?
Yes, they were in a cult.
And it was called the Glory Barn?
Yes, the Glory Barn.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Glory Barn.
Yeah.
Where did that name come from? How did that originate? Do you have any idea? Because it sounds like a discounted dress place.
Yeah, it was a legit barn. Yeah.
No, it sounds like you get filled up with glory.
You
over
do.
there. Yeah.
You did. Or you thought you did.
Might get a little
until you
glory on your
realized,
shirt.
Wow,
Yeah.
this guy's insane and he wants us to all die.
So was the Glory Barn an actual barn?
Yes. Yeah.
It was. So this
Yeah.
is the Glory Barn, and that's the name of the cult.
Yep.
How many people showed up at the Glory Barn any
A
given
lot.
time?
A lot. I mean,
do you show up on Sundays? When do you show up there?
You would show up on Sundays and Wednesdays. Could not miss that. Sometimes Monday
Wednesdays and
nights.
Sundays.
Yep.
What went on Wednesdays and Sundays there?
Well,
glory.
Yeah, a lot of glory was going on, but it wasn't. It was bad. I got out of that.
So
Got
please
out of
be
that.
specific.
What was the activities? Yeah.
Well, I mean, you would have tambourines and flags, but they were just streamers, and you would just wave them around, twirl them.
Part of me thinks you're making this up, but the
I
other
am
part of
not.
me believes you 100%.
I am not. I'm
It's
pretty
fucking amazing.
straightforward.
It's like a pep rally going on in the
Yeah,
Glory
yeah.
Barn.
Yeah,
So tambourines, streamers.
It was rough because this is the most important part of the story. Is I almost died because my parents didn't believe in going to the hospital.
Oh.
And I got really sick. I was dying.
With what?
It's called an intussusception. It's where your intestines start eating each other from the inside out.
Holy shit.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
Proceed.
And yeah, my mom called my dad, and yeah, he was like, I'm just gonna pray. And as a baby, I couldn't say anything, and I'm like, please take me to the hospital.
You
I'm
don't
dying."
need science to heal you. Yeah.
Luckily, a non-Glory Barn member was with my mom, and she's like, hey, you need to get this kid to the hospital. He's gonna die.
A non-Glory
Yeah.
Barn member.
A non-Glory
Right.
Barn member was there.
Wow. And
Yeah.
during the Glory Barn ceremonies, is it any kind of like religious text that's talked about or anything in the Bible?
It
or?
was a lot of fire and brimstone preaching that
Okay.
I don't particularly agree with today.
Right. Amazing. How long were you involved in the Glory Barn?
I don't honestly remember it as a kid. I just remember
You
not
just blacked
dying.
it out. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, right.
I just remember not dying, so I got out of that. But
Holy shit. I made other notes, but fuck it. Glory Barn is everything.
the Glory Barn is everything.
Wow. Fantastic.
Yeah.
You've been in a cult. You told us before that you worked in the carnival.
Yeah.
You are a fucking
Yeah,
interesting dude, man.
I have a lot of stuff. You know?
Yeah. Well, Jesus, I hope you
Yeah.
keep coming back and enlightening us on
Yeah.
all things Aaron Paul. And before the first time, I have to tell the people who didn't see the first time, you came up here and signed up under Cave Baby.
Yeah. I signed up under.
That was
Cave
his name,
Baby,
Cave
and
Baby. Because that was your name at the carnival, apparently.
Yeah.
Right. Fucking fascinating.
There's a lot there.
You are quite the Renaissance man, Aaron Paul.
Yeah, definitely.
You are, and a little frightening.
Thank you.
All right. One more time for Aaron Paul, man.
Yeah.
Come on back anytime, Aaron. Wow. Glory Barn. God, if a normal person just started talking about that, you'd be like, you're full of shit.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, when he says it, I'm like, I totally believe him. The Glory Barn. That is amazing. Worked in the carnival, Glory Barn. Jesus. Keep your kids away, folks. All right, folks. Next comedian coming to the stage is a guy who's with us every week on this show. He wrangles comedians at the door. Funny dude. He's one of the hardest working comedians that I know, and I'm glad to have him on the show tonight. Start clapping right now for my friend, Brian Milligan, man. Let him hear it.
How you guys doing tonight? As he said, my name is Brian Milligan. I'm also the pastor of the Glory Barn. I'm here to preach the gospel. It's nice because we have little holes cut out all along the walls.
Good callback on the Glory Barn.
Oh man, I mean it was
good
like
at the
immediate.
beginning. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Yeah, that's the term of the night, Glory Barn.
Well,
you know?
I feel like I would be a pastor at a place called the Glory Barn.
You look like
you know?
it, dude. Yeah.
Like I feel like I got just enough charisma to convince dumb people to follow me. You know,
Sure.
Like follow me to the Glory Barn and suck my dick.
If you want to see Jesus,
That's right.
There he is.
I got
Right.
that too. That's right.
Right.
I'm the Glory Barn Jesus.
You are Glory Barn
That's
Jesus.
what it is.
Holy shit.
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I just saw like 1 second ago I saw this Facebook memory. Apparently, like 6 years ago, I saved a kid's life and totally forgot about it.
You saved a kid's life.
Yes.
Do tell.
Yes, please.
So we were living in Washington and we were out with the kids, like, you know, the wife and kids were with me, and we were walking around this big ass lake, right? And these two dumb kids decided they were going to swim across the lake.
Right.
And like halfway across, one kid just starts flailing and starts screaming for help, and his buddy just leaves him. You know,
Sure.
he just keeps going. And I had seen them earlier, like fucking around, and so I was like, "Oh, he's playing." You know what I mean? So I'm just on the shore watching this kid drown, going, "Are you being serious? Serious
right
Is
now?
this for real right now?" And he's just like, "Help me!" He's like screaming bloody murder, and I finally just jump in and I I swim over to him. And I get to him, and I've heard that, like, if you save somebody from drowning, that, like, they can kill you, too. They can pull you under,
Sure.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I told him, as I was swimming up to him, he's still screaming and flailing. But I was like, "Hey, man, I need you to go limp as soon as I grab you."
It's a weird thing to say to a kid, but yeah, right.
I was like, "I need you to go limp as soon as I grab you." And he's like, "What?" This guy's dying. He's like, "Ah."
He's like, I can't. I'm rock hard. Drowning is my kink.
He's like, "I've been waiting for this moment my whole life."
Pull me by my dick.
That's right. Sorry.
Back to shore.
So I reached down and grabbed him. Nah, and luckily I grabbed him around, like, up under his arms, and he immediately just, like, went limp, luckily. Right. And I just swam back to shore with him, just backstroke, you know?
Yeah.
And I was expecting, like, this hero's thank you.
Sure.
Like, as soon as I got to the shore, like, I was like, and he was like, he got to the shore and he's like, he's like, you know, freaking out, and then just gets up and walks away.
That was it. No fanfare.
Didn't say shit to me.
No.
You know what was good about it, though?
Let's hear it.
My wife and kids were there and watched it, and this is when my kids were young, and they were like, "Our dad's a hero.
He's a hero.
He's a fucking hero."
Right.
And I was like, "You're
dude.
goddamn right, he is." You know?
Sure.
So yeah.
That's amazing. Wow. I had a similar situation, but not as dramatic or life-saving.
You didn't tell him to go limp?
No. Well, actually, a kid got bit when I was living in Texas. When I was growing up, a kid got stung by a man-o-war, and they're like, "You have to pee on him."
Oh, shit,
And I was the only one that had something on deck, so I peed on the kid.
That's the exact same thing, dude.
I peed on the back of his legs. It was weird.
You saved that kid's life.
And his parents were there, so it was like I'm looking at him. It was an odd thing. Really weird.
I like in my story, I'm telling a kid to go limp, and you're like, I'm
I'm
just gonna
peeing
pull out
on
my
him.
dick and pee
Yeah.
on him.
It's a
Judd,
weird thing.
Judd, I didn't know you were such a hero, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining a little kid turning his back to you, like, please don't hit my back.
Right.
Just the legs.
Unfortunately, he got stung on the face. Judd's like, I've been waiting for this shit.
Today's the day. And how about y'all start clapping one more time for my man Robbie King? That's him right there. Robbie King. Let him hear it. And of course, it's my man King Hooker right here. Let King Hooker hear it.
Howdy ho.
Round of applause for all the comedians you've seen tonight, man. Let them hear it. My name is Judd Jones. You guys have a good night. Appreciate it. Get that music, Terry. Let's hear it, baby.